people. Say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds call it news with a buzz. What is the difference between an MP, a Jamaican politician, and a dancehall artist? A politician is put on a pedestal. They are supposed to be honorable. However, some of most of our Jamaican politicians, they are very dishonorable. They are crooked. They are corrupt. Don't know how they come into the position that they are in. However, maybe we should rethink some of these people that we think are doing honorable things out there. Now I noticed that there's some sorts of big mix-up and passa as it pertains to an MP. His name is Phillip Paulwell. Apparently, a set of people have been trying to extort him, blackmail him. He claims that it has something to do with them hacking into his bank accounts, his credit card, his business, and they're trying to extort him to pay them a whole bunch of money in order for him to get back his accounts. However, people, based on word on the street, this is furthest. Not saying that that is not a part of the reason or that is not the motive. However, the motive is, allegedly, there are a bunch of pictures, there are a bunch of videos that are out with your MP in all sorts of compromising position, doing this, doing that, A to Z in the catalog of being a PEDI with a whole bunch of young girls, allegedly. Now, based on the information, it is said that one of his baby mother, her name is Mrs. Patterson, she has gone missing. Her name is Tashana Patterson, to be specific. She has gone missing along with their 10-month-old daughter. Don't remember the daughter's name. Based on the information, it is said that the last time that they were seen, they were at their house in a Kingston on Saturday at about 7 a.m. And then they've been missing ever since. No sorts of telephone communication, no sorts of communication whatsoever. The MP, Mr. Paulwell, went to the Popo station and he filed a missing person report, and he said that, listen, these people have been trying to blackmail me, extort me. However, I will not give in to their demands. However, I am very concerned the fact that my baby mother allegedly and my daughter, which she has not done a DNA test for as yet. However, him know if there was any sorts of hanky-panky, and him know that the possibilities are that little girl is his daughter. Now, there is nothing wrong with a man, even a politician, getting involved with a young lady of consenting age, and them have a daughter together. However, what makes this mix up and passa and makes your MP not look so very honorable or moralic is that there's a next lady that lives in Florida. Her name is Leoda Bradshaw. Based on the information, it is said that Mrs. Bradshaw confirmed that yes, she and Mr. Paulwell has been in a relationship. They have a daughter that lives overseas. That daughter is 8-year-old. She said that she got information about Mrs. Patterson and that little 10-month-old baby maybe about September or so. There was some sort of communication or contact being made when she got the information, and then she tried to contact Mrs. Patterson and tell them, so listen, I am not angry with you. This is a situation. Me and Mr. Paulwell have a child, 8-year-old. However, we are willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that you are properly compensated financially and your daughter is taken care of. I guess I am assuming they want to keep it hush-hush. Do not put the information out there. However, people, it seems as if there's a set of criminal-minded people. Maybe one of those persons that Mr. Paulwell is allegedly involved with. They are trying to blackmail the whole situation. They know about the baby mother with the 8-year-old and they know about the baby mother with the 10-month-old baby. So therefore it seems as if these people are trying to cause some sorts of problem, put some sorts of mix-up and blender, fling some sorts of monkey wrench in the mix-up passa of Mr. Paulwell. So therefore these people are linking these two people together, meaning Mrs. Patterson, the mother of the 10-month-old, and also Mrs. Bradshaw, the mother of the 8-year-old. And they are saying, listen, this is the fact. Him have a next baby mother. She live in a Kingston. She have a little daughter. So therefore, like me tell you, that is how the mother of the 8-year-old contact the next one via some sorts of social media, some sorts of email. Now, based on the information, it is said that the mother of the 8-year-old, since that other baby mother got missing, people are accusing her that, listen, you are the person that set up this girl and that is why this other baby mother is missing. So she's making it abundantly clear that, listen, if you look at the tone, I was very cordial in all of my messages, all of my contact to the next person. There is no sorts of ill intention, so therefore people need to stop mixing me up and saying that I am probably responsible. I sent somebody, I conspired to get this other lady missing, people like me say. Based on what Mrs. Bradshaw is saying, yes, I've also gotten all sorts of email, all sorts of text through social media. People have even sent my 8-year-old daughter all sorts of sexual picture, allegedly of her father engaged in some compromising position. It is said that the people that are trying to extort or blackmail Mr. Paulwell has all sorts of pictures, has all sorts of videos, might have been one of those persons that is involved in. It is said that he is a PEDI allegedly. He is doing from A to Z and they have the evidence and they have the proof. Based on what the mother of the 8-year-old has said, yes, I have gotten all of these emails, I have gotten all of these threats, I have gotten all of these pictures, I have gotten these people saying that, listen, if you don't pay up some money or Mr. Paulwell don't pay up some money, all of this information is going to TVJ, CVM, to the blogger, social media, Facebook, whichever way that they can extort him, blackmail him, or expose him to let people see that this man is not an honorable man, this man is a PIG, this man is a PERVERT, this man is a pedophile. Yes, he loves his daughter, however, he is making love to a whole bunch of Jamaican people out there that put him on a pedestal. Their daughter, young daughters that are also underage. Now people, here is the thing. Based on the information about this lady that got missing and the daughter, like me said, at about 7 a.m. on Saturday, that was the last time that they were seen. Based on what Mr. Paulwell and other persons report are saying, she got a call from somebody claiming that, you know, say, me a one baby mother of Mr. Paulwell. So it seems as if Mrs. Patterson got curious. She know that she is a side chick, so therefore she is hearing from a next side chick that she thought was different from the original person that she's in some sort of relationship, Mrs. Leoda Bradshaw, that lives in Florida, that have that 8-year-old. So people, you know what them say. curiosity, K-I-L-L-S, the cat, it also catches you in some sorts of rat trap. Now people, apparently Mr. Paulwell, he was not upfront, he was not frank on the relationship that he has. Apparently he did not tell Mrs. Patterson that yes, he's in a long-term relationship, that person lives overseas, that person has a daughter for me that is 8-year-old. So therefore, when she got in contact, or that lady made contact with her, and then somebody else call her and say, you know, say, me have a daughter for Mr. Paulwell. We need to talk. You and I have a problem. That problem is called Mr. Paulwell. He is playing us like some sorts of fiddle. We need to meet up and we need to talk and come to some sorts of discussion. Get to the BOTTOM of everything. However, people, it seems as if those people with those diabolical plan, they had an intricate plot, an intricate plan to pretty much get this lady and take with this lady. Based on the information from Mr. Paulwell and the Popo, it is said that this seems like some sorts of abduction. Now, people, when we analyze this stuff, and based on what the mother of the 8-year-old said, she was contacted by an email by somebody named Dean Patterson, some other number upon it. Is Miss Patterson involved in some sorts of planned abduction to extort your MP, or is she just another victim, one of the other baby mothers that is getting played like a fiddle by Paulwell, your MP? So people, when we hear stuff like this, and we say to ourselves, then hold on a second. These are the type of people that are supposed to be role models for our children. These are the set of hypocrites that we see in parliaments. I go on like them holier than thou. I go on like them as some sorts of Greece can or Christian. However, they are just as bad or even worse than the common man. At least with the common man, you expect you have a certain level. The bar is set pretty much low. However, as it pertains to politicians, people put these people on some sorts of pedestal, act like they are holier than thou. However, you are quickly, well, not me, because I know from day one that you can't trust nobody. At the end of the day, a man is just a man. At the end of the day, a man is going to do what he do. At the end of the day, with certain position of power, people are always going to exploit that power, take advantage of the situation. Like them say, membership has its privilege as it pertains to money and power. We are speaking about PUSSY, or pumps privilege. These ladies that say that they are decent will always find themselves in certain situation, because like most Jamaicans that are not financially well off, they are always looking for a meal ticket. Them not really care about that person's personality. It is all about the power. How can I afford this lifestyle that I want? In this person, I see that lifestyle. But like them say, a promise is a comfort to a fool. So this lady or these baby mother, and even the one that live in Florida, sometimes you call it naive, sometimes you call it loyalty. But the truth and the fact is that whenever you have dignity, whenever you have pride, whenever you have morals, whenever you conduct yourself in an ethical way, it is always going to be consistent. You're not going to drop your standard for nobody. Whether that person has money, whether that person has power. Well, hopefully, people, you and I know that that is not a fact. You and I know that if you have money and you have power, money moves mountain. Power make people flip and do all sorts of BS. And in this case, we see that that is the case. At the end of the day, If this man is really out there, meaning your MP, Mr. Paulwell, having sex with all sorts of people, especially little pitney under the age of consent. If these videos and pictures are, well, I have seen the pictures, I haven't seen the videos, but I am sure that if picture is out there, videos probably also exist. If this man knows what he is doing and know that these people have these pictures and videos and people, it is illegal for you to post pictures or videos of people without any sorts of consent in an intention of extorting or blackmailing them. However, if this man was out there doing all sorts of illegal PEDI stuff, he needs to get exposed. And you know that bloggers like myself, more than likely, if those files exist, and I think that they do, I will get them ASAP. In the meantime, these people are trying to negotiate, see if them can come to some sort of amicable agreement with Mr. Paulwell and his baby mothers. So therefore, no sorts of videos are released as yet. The fact that the authorities, meaning the FBI, locally and internationally in Florida, are investigating, the fact that Mr. Paulwell came out and said without a shadow of a doubt that he won't be paying any sorts of extortion, we can expect whatever the truth is to come to light very, very soon. If I was a betting man, I am going to say that Mr. Paulwell is going to get exposed very, very soon. Whether or not these baby mother, at least two of them, is going to stick and stay whenever SHIT hits the fan, that is yet to be decided. People, all these baby mother drama you can expect from dancehall artists, because they are not the highest on the Richter scale as it pertains to moral and decency. However, when it comes to your politicians, which you seem to think that are some sorts of role models for your children, some sorts of idols, some sorts of people with high dignity, high pride, high morals, high ethics, we've learned over and over that they are the polar opposite. So people, just do the maths. Just use common sense, use rational. Do you think, like Mr. Paulwell claims, that them hack in him account, hack in him bank, hack in him personal information and wants to extort him? Don't you think they need some sorts of thing for extort with? Meaning that the mix up with the baby mother, meaning that more than likely there are all sorts of pictures out there, all sorts of videos out there allegedly. Because when you try to extort somebody, you have to give them a reason for them to pay. If it is just the mix up between the two baby mother, the baby mother with the 8-year-old told you already, she contacted the next baby mother and told her that, listen, we will assist you financially if you not put the business out there. So it has to be something else. There has to be some sort of other deal breaker, deciding factor, things that are out there that this MP don't want the public, John public, to see, don't want the MPs to see, and that is probably the deciding factor. That is what most of them are mostly concerned about, because the baby mother of the 8-year-old told you or said in some sorts of interview that they sent pictures of Mr. Paulwell and other young girl to the 8-year-old, sent to her email. She did not mention that, but people, more than likely that also happened. So therefore, when this other baby mother, Mrs. Patterson, the baby mother of the 10-month-old child, went and go meet with her next baby mother, she was very curious. She wanted to know exactly what type of information was out there, what she was dealing with, if a baby mother 1, 2, 3 or baby mother to infinity. And that is how she got missing. That is how she got abducted, allegedly. people, me no know. All I know when it comes to these politicians, a man is just a man. You have good man and you have bad man. You tell me in the comment section, which one do you think is the category of our politicians? All of them, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.